Jamaica cab. So for the past few weeks I've just been really busy with school and like trying to do my assessments on time and stuff. So today I thought I would just speak about how New Zealand schools compare to Jamaican schools and how my experiences with them have been. Alright, well, first of all, New Zealand schools start at year 9, whereas in Jamaica you start at year 7, which is like first form. And the system here is different, where it's called NCEA and you do one level at levels 11, 12 and 13. So it goes up to 13, but you don't have to do year 13, but I'm doing year 13. And while Jamaica has CSEC and CAPE, where you do CSEC in 5th form and then you do CAPE in 6th form for 2 years, it's different because here you have internals and externals, which goes toward your final grade in each level of NCEA. And with internals, you have time to like prepare, and if it's for a science subject, you do the experiments at school and the teacher helps you, which is similar to when you're doing an SBA, but it weighs more, whereas SBAs are weighed less for CSEC, which is one thing that I like about NCEA. With CSEC, your final exam is in May and June for CAPE and for CSEC, and you'll be doing SBAs for the months prior to that. So you become like familiar with what you're going to get on the exam. And same thing with here, you do like past papers and practice tests, and at the end of each topic you do an end of topic test, which like tests your knowledge of the topic and exactly in the form that it would come in with the exam, so they prepare you adequately. One thing that I like more about CSEC is with the exam, you know how much marks each question is worth. So for instance, if a question is worth 4 marks, you know that you should write that amount to get have at least 4 major points in your answer to have that amount of marks given to you. But here you have each answer can be given unachieved or not achieved, achieved, merit and excellence. So if they don't say how much that question is worth, so you have to just write as much as you can, or like try to answer to the best of your ability, so that you can get achieved, and then if the question can go up to merit and excellence, then you'll be given that. So it's not as straightforward where you know what you need to be writing, whereas with the CSEC system it's straightforward. So with New Zealand system is like it's credits, similar to the US, where each internal and external that you do, it can go up to like 4 credits or 5 credits or 6 credits or even 3 credits, and then those credits can be endorsed with excellence, merit or achieved. And for university entrance, which is like what most students try to like aim for when doing any NCEA, achieved credits are weighed as 2, and then excellence is weighed as 4, and merit is weighed as 3. So the better you do, the more your credits are weighed, and that way you have a better chance of getting into college if you have into university if you have a higher score, because all your credits are weighed and then your score is given, and depending on your score you can get into certain courses in university. So I'm aiming to get mostly merit and excellence so that I can have as many credits and high scores. But one thing is that with NCEA, because you do it at level 1, 2 and 3, you can carry credits up. So like if you have lots of excellence credits from level 2 that you want to bring forward to university, then you can weigh those ones. Whereas if you got mostly achieved in level 3, then those credits you could put away those credits and use the excellence credits from level 2 and level 1, which is useful because you never know what could happen, so you have credits to fall back on. But I don't have credits to fall back on because I'm only doing 1 year. So this is the year I have to try my best to get all the credits that I need, and so I can get university entrance next year. If I go to university next year. I'm still not sure about that. I might take a gap year, but it's undecided. So about the school environment. Well, you went to Wilmers and I went to Wilmers, and it was really like a family there, like they stressed that whole, we're together, Wilmerians forever, that kind of feeling. It's very close-knit, and also, the way it is, you're in a form class and then you have classes with those people that are in your form class from first form up till 5th and 6th form. But here you have a tutor group which is set by houses. So each house has different tutor groups. Like I'm in ADE. A stands for Atafa, which is my house, and then D is my teacher's last name initial, which is Miss Dowdo, and then E, I'm not quite sure what that even stands for, but it's like that. So each house has like about 6 tutor groups, and then in these tutor groups you have students from year 9 up to year 13. So there's like only one other year 13 in my tutor group, and there's lots of year 10s and year 12s. So that way you get to meet students from other year groups, whereas where in Jamaica you're in a class with just people from your year group. But it's different because unless you're in my tutor group or I have a class to do and you're in year 13, then I don't really see you that much or talk to you, because in Jamaica or at Wilmers, you can say hi to people from year like first form and up to third form and fourth form. But here it's kind of like everyone sticks to themselves, and like if you can see that there's separate groups of people that walk or eat lunch together or sit around together. It's different, definitely. It's not that close-knit. You don't have that close-knit feeling, but it's still a very good environment for learning. And also they have more resources here than you would have in Jamaica. Like they have advanced computer rooms, and the library at school is amazing. Like they have computers for you to use, and they have tons of books. They have a silent reading room where you can go at lunchtime or before school or at interval, and you can read. They have books, all sorts of books. They have books that I would like to read, and I'm trying to read some of them throughout the year, but I'm busy. So I like the school that I'm at. I'm glad I'm at that Another school. Thing is the lunches. So in Jamaica, or most schools in Jamaica, I'm sure they have like box lunches that you can buy cooked food, like chicken, rice, vegetables, the works. Here, so the food is just really unhealthy, and most of the time I don't even buy lunch at school. I just walk to the dairy, or there's a fish and chips place close to school, but that's not healthy either. And most people just carry lunch to school. They have interval and lunchtime, and each are 40 minutes. So you just carry like a fruit and a sandwich and some snack or something, and you just eat. Yeah, but enough about school. It's depressing. I don't actually get stressed that much here, because as long as I do my work and like focus in class and pay attention, then I'm fine. I just think that when it comes to the like handing in assessments and stuff, because you have to like type it up and print it up and bound it and everything, so it's gonna be a lot of work. I noticed that we have 100 subscribers the other day, and I was like, yay, good for us. 100 is a lot of people, when you think about it. Imagine 100 people in one room. That's a lot of people, okay? So I'm proud of us for getting there. I hope we continue to grow and the content gets better. I'm sorry if this video is kind of boring. I've just had a really long week, and school's just been, on my mind, so I just felt like talking about Thanks to everybody for subscribing and, watching the videos and enjoying them and commenting or retweeting my tweets when I tweet the videos on Twitter. Thanks for that, getting more people to see the videos. So I'll see you next week, CAPE. Bye.